This is Bicester Heritage in Oxfordshire. Formerly a World War II RAF base, it's now home to over 50 specialist automotive businesses and calls itself the UK's hub of historical motoring excellence. It's not just old vehicles that are given a new lease of life. The engineers who work here help preserve the knowledge and the skills that go into maintaining and building them. And these skills are being passed to the next generation of hand fabricators, but I'm not actually here to see old classics. If you've ever lusted over cars like the Bugatti Type 35 or an Aston Martin DB5, but you don't have the bank balance to put one in your garage, well, there's a company here that can give you the classic of your dreams, but there is one small caveat. I've come to the little car company to find out how they are harnessing traditional car building skills to create these fantastic machines at a fraction of the cost. Ben Headley is their founder and CEO.
My jaw is already on the floor. Come on, tell me, what is this company all about?
So we're the little car company. We make scaled-down interpretations of classic cars. We make them in partnership with Bugatti, Ferrari, Aston Martin, Bentley. Ferrari kind of see this as a way to engage the next generation of customers. You can go to your Ferrari dealer and buy one. We just happen to make them for Ferrari here in the UK.
I want to see how you do it.
I'll show you around.
They're not road legal, but Ben's Ferraris aren't toys. These are fully licensed, scaled-down replicas of the 1950s classic 250 Testarossa. And the price is grown up too. They start at just under £100,000. But I guess it's a bargain when you consider that the cheapest 250 you could buy today will set you back £30 million.
So this is where we store all the bits to build the cars.
I'm not going to lie to you. This is where my inner engineer gets a little bit excited because these are perfectly formed but miniaturised.
Scaled down a little bit, yeah. These are the Barani wheels. Barani actually made the same wheels for the original 250 back in the 1950s.
It's sort of ridiculous seeing it because it is just a perfect miniature replica but made by the same people, so there's real authenticity there.
You'll like these. These are the Bilstein dampers we have and IBAC springs made custom for us.
Yeah, I was going to say, because that isn't a standard spring and shock. I mean, that is miniaturised.
Yes, slightly smaller, but completely modern tech.
Now, some components can't be miniaturised.
These pedals actually come straight from the Ferrari factory. If you buy a 296 Ferrari brand new,
that's the pedal you get.
That's the pedal you get.
The cars may be three-quarter size, but the driver's feet are still full size.
The parts are wonderful, but what I'd really like to do is see some of the actual cars.
Let's go and have a look at some cars then.
Ferrari shoehorned a 3-litre V12 into the original 250 Testarossa, but Ben's version has taken a less exhilarating but much more modern approach.
So all our cars are EVs. What it allows us to do is move components around a little bit.
So because you've got an electric motor, which you can put in the back, you've now got leg room, and you can move the batteries around. I'm guessing that also allows you to get the car balanced because weight distribution is really important.
Yeah, we want to try and get the weight distribution the same as the original car.
The likes of Bugatti and Ferrari wouldn't put their names to mere imitations. Ben's team have drawn on years of experience to create handcrafted miniature masterpieces.
I can just see the level of detail in this. This isn't a toy. This is a proper built car.
The bodies are built as they were back in the 1950s, hand-formed.
So you've got the kind of high-end EV side of it, but then also you've got those old-school heritage skills, the panel beating, the welding. I mean, even just doing the sort of leather work on the seats.
All done in the UK with Ferrari leather. So we're trying to carry on those classical skills from the automotive industry. We have apprentices who come in and learn those skills and transfer them on to the next generation.
Not every aspiring engineer can start out at Rolls-Royce or Aston Martin, but the apprentices putting these cars together could well end up working for those prestigious car makers.
I would love to have a drive.
Well, we should probably get you in a car then, shouldn't we?
Ben's letting me loose in a race pack version of his tiny Testarossa, known in Italian as the Paco Gara.
It's snug.
It's snug, but it's meant to be snug. It's a race car.
Rather excitingly, it comes with upgraded brakes, quick rack steering, racing mirror, and perhaps most importantly, a power upgrade from 16 to 18 brake horsepower. It's not road legal, but who cares? This car was designed for the racetrack.
Oh, hang on. I've got to actually put it in drive. There we go. Fifth gear, letting Jimmy DeVille on a track with a Ferrari. OK, let's go. Oh, it's a little rocket ship! Despite the fact it's an EV, the way it handles feels like a Ferrari. I mean, the steering, it's absolutely top on. This Ferrari has a reputed top speed of 50 miles an hour. But I tell you what, when you're this small and this close to the ground, it feels like 150 miles an hour. Woo! We don't play enough as adults, and this is the perfect way to play.
So what do you think?
Ben, I've got to be honest, I've been beaming from ear to ear, but listen, I got in it thinking it looks a little bit like a toy, a very fine toy, but when you get it on the track, it drives like the real thing. It is incredible.
Oh, thank you.
The Little Car Company are doing a great job of preserving classic designs and supporting the next generation of apprentice engineers. Just shy of 100 grand, these little cars are definitely for big kids who have a lot of pocket money. And for those of us who want to play even harder, the Little Car Company have got us covered. They've already started a race series for their compact classics. Now, where do I sign up?